Well, good morning. Happy day. It's not 11:11. It's like 9:39, which is a beautiful time to check in with the body. I'm on my way out to do a little artistic things and stuff like one does, but before I do, I thought I would do a little stretching of the arms, which have been still being an issue. And so I thought I'd invite you to join me for some little bit of deep breathing, a little bit of letting go, and a little bit of upper body stretching. Let's start with just a little jiggling and shaking it out. Take a couple deep breaths. Lift the arms if you feel like it. Just take a couple to just kind of notice and bring your attention in, and then maybe slowly try to smooth things out a little bit. Pulling down on the diaphragm and squeezing air out. Maybe shaking it off at the bottom. Do a couple more of those. Breathing in, filling the lungs, holding at the top for a little bit, and then shaking all that off. Just do a little shaking it. I don't think I have enough camera in here to do any forward rolls, so let's keep it on the upper body. I'm going to bring my awareness into the bottoms of my feet for a breath or so. Breath or two, and just root myself into the center of the earth. Check in with the spine, tip the tailbone under a little bit. Nice and long and strong through the torso. Feet firmly rooted but relaxed. And I'm going to lift the left arm and then just tip over to the right, still really focusing on rooting that left side. So there's a temptation just to lean over. I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm going to root on the left and then get a nice stretch here through that whole left side. Just noticing how far I can bend over and still feel rooted into that left foot. And then let's continue to go to that side and kind of notice, for me, it all starts to fall apart, so to speak. Around here, I start to shift my weight, and now I'm pushing more through this side into this side, kind of doing a zigzag thing. Just noticing that, just bringing awareness into the body. Let's shift and look up into that hand. Again, just shifting the body, noticing how that changes the weight in the 2 feet, noticing how that changes the stretch, and then coming back to the side. Let's go ahead and push into that zigzag feeling, pushing over into the left, bending over into the right, and then coming back to upright. Swing the arms a little bit. Shake all that out. Again, rooting both feet into the earth. Lifting now the right arm, and same thing on this side. I'm going to really focus on rooting that right foot as I bend over to the left, getting a nice stretch through the right side of the body, and then just starting to notice how, as I continue to bend over, at some point there's a shift of my weight, where I'm no longer rooting this or anchoring this right foot, but rather I'm starting to anchor or push more from this left side into this right side, and then that's allowing me to bend over. I'm just trying to bring more awareness into the body, bring more balance and more control, more by way of awareness through the shifting of balance and energy. Still focusing on that right foot as much as I can and slowly coming over to the left. And let's just go ahead and push into that right hip, letting that kind of go. And then lifting the eyes, shifting the body, looking up into that right hand. Noticing how that shifts it all around. Kind of adds a spiral effect to me. And then coming back to face forward, side plane bend, and then coming back to upright. Let's bring that back down. Shake that out. Let's do some more stretching of these arms. Ooh, they are sore. They're still adjusting to getting back to work and still not happy. I'm not sure what's going on with my arms, but they are wanting some extra care, so try to give them that. I certainly give them extra work often enough. I'm gonna drop that shoulder a little bit, just getting a nice stretch through that shoulder and the back and through the arm from the shoulder. Trying to use this right arm to passively stretch the left arm as much as possible all the way. I'm using some muscle to pull that shoulder back down. And then relax that. Just let that go. Just let the arm swing. And then bringing the right arm across the body. Again, using the left arm to pull that opposite arm across the body and then dropping that shoulder. Just enjoying a nice stretch through the arm, through the chest, through the shoulder. Kind of playing with that by dropping the shoulder. Still got a little inflammation in this bursa from using it. As I mentioned, I'm getting ready to go work on my mural, which I'm excited about. It's starting to look more like I would like it to look. In fact, it may be close to done. I don't know. One of the reasons I love creating is to see what things will look like. I usually have an idea, and then it's like a collaboration, my artwork between myself and the universe through other dimensions in time space. So it's pretty fun for me. I forget sometimes how fun it is till I get into it. Anyhow, I'm looking forward to that, but my body still lives mostly in this dimension most of the time, and so I have to remember to take care of it. Let's do some wrist stretching. How about you? Does your body live in this dimension? How about your mind? Are you a multi-dimensional creature? Tell me about it. I want to know. Stretch this way by pulling on that thumb. Just giving those wrists a nice stretch. Remember to relax the shoulders if you can. Try not to lock the knees. Checking in with those feet. Relaxing the bottoms of the feet. Still grounding into the earth. Pulling on this other thumb here. Just getting a nice stretch through those wrists. Wow. Shake that out. Let's do some little circles. Ooh, that is painful. Let's go the other way. Let's do some big arm circles. Again, you can add the breath, so breathing in on the way up. Bend the knees if you like on the way down. Nice big breath. Let's go the other way. Let's do a little more of that stretching of the chest. I'm going to bring the arms together behind the back and then clasping hands, using that as torque to roll those shoulder blades together, roll these elbows towards each other, clasping hands if possible. Start with a little back bend, pushing those hips forward. Again, try not to lock those knees. Enjoying that stretch, and then coming back up to center, regrounding through the feet and then bending from the hips. Bring these hands with me. Haven't done my hip bending, so pretty stiff in there. I'm going to take that nice and slow. Just relaxing through the belly, relaxing through the back, and letting these arms just come along, although I'm still actively rolling those shoulder blades together. I'm going to relax those elbows away from each other, keeping hands clasped, bringing those hands down. Give that sacrum a little love. Low back, sacrum. Just come down the backs of the legs. Just check in the whole body, backs of knees, backs of ankles. Come around the front. Say hello to the toes. Hey, toes. Ankles, shins, knees, thighs. Just bringing the whole body together through the torso. Checking with all those organs, through the chest, through the shoulders, down the arms. Gather up that stress. Let it go. Smooth that out. I'm going to do a little smoothing up the face, down the back of the hair. Shake that off. Just gathering up any stress that no longer serves me and giving it back to the universe to be recycled and used in whatever way is beneficial. I hope you're remembering to give yourself a little love, because you are worth it. And the more we practice loving ourselves, I believe the better we will become at loving each other. So that's what I'll be out here doing. You can trust me in that. I'm trusting you to do you. And thank you for joining me. Let me know what you're up to. Let me know if there's anything I can do for you. I wish you a fine, fantastic, magical kind of day.